all the things that went wrong, Trenches, it won't happen again going into the second one, because just like the first, if this is the prototype. So the prototype, we put it out there, we seen how it went, we know how to fix it going back into it, and I think it becomes better. So I definitely think Eazy and URL would definitely hash out. We all hope it, because we want to see y'all two stand in front of each other.
Right. Shit,
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's my dog. Like, I support what he got going on. Even if he wanted to, like I said, like, Eazy isn't an op to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an op to me. Like, if that nigga wanted to book me to battle somebody besides him on his shit, I'd do it. But me and him have to be on URL.
On a big league because of the check.
Like, I'd support his shit and actually help him and battle somebody on that shit if he wanted to book me. But me and him has to be home.
Man, we off the fucking trenches back into the studio.
Facts.
I can't even sit here and give y'all introduction because it's this is different. I got my guy, a new brother of mine. We got Muslim Papi 215.
Facts, Muslim Papi 215 in the building. Got a city representative. Appreciate you for having me, brother.
Man, appreciate you for making it up here.
No, for sure.
Twice. They was flaming me on the face-offs.
Yeah,
they was flaming me on the face-offs. They was talking about my gap. Listen, I ain't get to the money yet. You get what I'm saying? You gotta let me.
He get his veneers yet.
Yeah, you gotta let me. Get what I'm saying? It's a family thing. You get what I'm saying? That's how we know you can. Everybody got the gap. You gotta let that be, man.
No doubt.
They was talking about my kneecaps. They was talking about
your shorts. They talking about if this bull rub his thigh one more time, I say they crawling.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I've never seen a bunch of grown ass men talk about another man motherfucker wearing so.
The comment section's always like, I think they just get in there to bid.
Yeah,
it was. Somebody on there said I look like a cloud. They said, yo, who the boy with the cloud?
Yo, when they say Johnny Mac work at Marshall.
Yo, they was drawing. They said, no, boy look like a cloud. He look all right, but he look like a cloud. I said, yo, what?
I say, it was funny as hell, though, because everybody's like, yo, leave the comments alone. I'm like, man, I'm here for entertainment purposes. Like,
facts.
Niggas was like, who these new niggas? Like,
yeah.
I said,
get to the stream. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Get used to these new niggas.
Facts.
Yo, let's get into it. I mean, we had a crazy, eventful, amazing weekend.
Successful, too.
Successful, definitely.
Successful.
Definitely. You get what I'm saying? Through all the roadblocks, all the construction and everything, that shit went flawless.
Flawless.
I seen somebody gave it a 7 out of a 10.
Nah, I think it was better than that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that was less talk. I think that was Let's Talk Battle Rap.
Yeah.
Was it? Hey, man,
I don't know. Let's Talk Battle Rap do a lot of sharing of other people's stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know if somebody else posted that and he shared it. So I don't know. But I seen it on Let's Talk Battle Rap that it was a 7 out of 10. And I looked at it and I said, no, you got to understand, right? So for the first event, for you to have 4 battles was perfect,
solid
by the way.
Battles.
4 battles was perfect, by the way. I think 5 or 6 would have just been too much.
Too much, yeah.
4 battles was perfect, by the way. And even with Dot slipping up in his battle, that battle still was fire.
Yeah, it was. I think he slipped up in his third, right? We'll get to that, though.
Yeah, that battle still was fire.
It was. They're going to say 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'll be real with you. 8.7 out of a 10.
8.7?
8.7 out of a 10.
I got a little bit of
I
put a little bit of biasness on it, but
absolutely.
I get you.
For the first event, though, I mean, it's only up from here.
No, for sure. This was a very good event, man. It was a success for it to be our first event.
Definitely. And I think that's a lot of times that's what people have to understand is the first one. Most people first event don't go well.
You don't never get it right the first time. But
it don't go well. It don't go well.
We had some minor
things
behind scenes, but we made it work.
Listen, we'll go into Friday. Let's start from Friday. Let's just take y'all and coast with us while we just go through this weekend.
Right.
So we get to Friday. Friday, I worked. Did you work Friday?
I was off Friday.
You was off, so I worked Friday. Friday I worked, left work, came to the studio. We getting stuff ready for the face-offs and everything. Shout out to Studio B 856. Shout out to Avocado, but that's not who recorded the face-offs.
Right. Shout out Avo.
Studio B 856 is the one who had the face-offs.
Right.
You know, it was fire.
face-offs was fire.
It was fire. The picture and everything, like it was immaculate. Like, you know, we got in there, we did the thing. But you get to the face-off. I mean, you and I sat down and talked. I had K Walker winning that battle because he was in Philly.
You had so you starting from like your prediction or from what you seen?
Just the face-offs.
Oh, starting from the face-off. We talking the face-off. Starting from the face-off.
I had K Walker winning
in
that
the
battle.
face-off.
No, before the face-off.
Before the face-off, you had it.
I had K Walker. So going into Friday, I had K Walker winning that battle. Because for me, like I said, and I said it multiple times.
So why?
Because I don't know Walk that well.
Right.
But whenever I hear about Walk, it's always solid things.
Yeah.
So I felt as though a solid nigga at home.
Yeah.
It was no way possible.
I agree with you too. Because like when, mind you, I'm associated with the Battle Academy as well. So Eazy got me over in the Battle Academy. Shout out to the Battle Academy. That's where I first. Now I've been seen. I already knew who Walker was, but going from your logic, he's been so consistent, and I think that this is probably his 5th battle for the year, and he's damn near undefeated. And he been wilding, so I commend Walk for that. So I understand why. I don't know if you've seen his last few battles on Battle Academy. Like he had the wreck chasing battles, then he had the Urana battle. He went viral for that. Yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
So you know, with that you go into now. Once they sat down right here for the face-offs,
it was all Riggs.
Riggs. I mean, Riggs. Shout out to Riggs. Shout out to K Walker.
Facts.
Riggs, for a person who came, and this is where I say to her, a lot of times it's like you set the scene.
Right.
He came from North Carolina by himself.
Yeah.
He had no entourage.
Dolo.
No entourage. The confidence level that you have for a person to sit right here. And it was majority Philly niggas in the building. You get what I'm saying? So it's like for you to have that confidence level and everything, it was crazy already.
Right.
The $20 P hat.
Yeah, he said, man, it was $20.
It was $20. Well, it was $20.
Johnny was trying to give him a hard time up there.
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Mac as well. Yeah, Johnny definitely was trying to give him a hard time. But Riggs came in. He did what he's supposed to do. He was comfortable and everything. I mean, when you sat there, Riggs just started going. K Walker, you know, K Walker was humble. I got to meet K Walker in real life because K Walker, like
But he's really, even in the face-off, they be like, yo, Walker, turn up, man. Come on, do something. He not like that in person. He's definitely not like that. He's like real, not quiet, but like, in a sense, quiet. Like, he's just real humble, and he always showing love to others. So it just be like, he'd rather show love than show love to himself sometimes. Like,
Walker, I'm sorry because you got beat twice on Saturday. We gonna get to that, but he got beat twice on Saturday. But it shows from that Riggs, you know, Riggs was the ideal what I would want anybody coming to someone else's hometown to be.
Right.
I mean, the confidence level on time, you know, super ready. You get what I'm saying? And go. And he was entertaining. Like, If I had any questions about the battle, once that first face-off came over, it was gone. I knew it was a goodie from there.
Yeah, from that face-off, it was so fire. So I'm like, I mean, they set the tone, especially that night. But when we get to that,
Well, and we'll speed through a Real Deal and Dub. You know, they said
that was next. Real Deal and Dub was next, right?
They was the next face-offs.
That was kind of like.
Yeah, it was very friendly drinking, beer, tapping.
Yeah, but you could do Real Deal was like, come on, man, like I'm really him. I'm Real Deal, man. Like, come on, KOTD champ.
No pun intended. Like that he was the real deal.
No, for sure.
He was the real deal.
That wasn't a bad face-off.
You know, that was running behind, coming from where he was coming from. So Eazy and Reed went after.
Eazy and Reed went at it.
Yeah, they went afterwards.
That was one of the best face-offs I've seen.
Right, and that night, people was putting the top 5 face-offs up there. And I'm looking, but they didn't put them in there, though.
No.
Nah, like they was dropping. I know Hitman had 2 of them. I think it was like Hitman and Calico, him and Cassidy. You know, it was a couple ones like Surfing somebody, I think Surfing Calico, whatever. It was different ones like they was putting on there for face-offs and stuff. But that was crazy.
I think Eazy probably got a few of them up there, like the best face-offs. Him and like from seeing him and Reed face-off. Him and Rex was fire. Him and Chess was fire. Him and Sean was fire. Him and like Like, but Reed, him and Reed, that's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, that was.
Reed was talking to my brother. I ain't like it, Reed. You was getting crazy up there, dude.
You can tell, like he was sitting there when Rambo came in, and for me it was crazy, right? Because I'm a Reed Dollaz fan.
So me
never in my life had the chance to meet him. So this was the first one. I'm a Eazy, like I'm die hard.
Same
Eazy
here. That's the first time I
Captain.
seen Reed in person.
Yeah, I'm a die hard Eazy The Block Captain. But when Reed walked in here, I got kind of starstruck for a minute. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
He a battle rap legend.
Yeah, like, I wore Dickies for him. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just a different breed. Like, so I'm sitting there, I'm looking. Then he sit down and everything. I'm like, all right. So then I'm like, shit. I'm in the corner. I don't even want this nigga to look at my face right now. Like, I say, Reed, leave him alone.
Yeah, he was getting off. I seen a lot of comments section was saying, Reed 1-0 right now. He went in the face off.
I felt as though a lot of the stuff that he said here, if he would have kept into his rounds or not exposed that sitting at the table, it would have helped him with the shock factor more going in. I think he gave a lot of his angles on Friday in the face off.
Because you can try, in the face off, you can kind of tell. He was trying to hint at an angle, like where you really from? Is you from Philly? Like, man,
you wasn't outside. So the face off, it was crazy. Yeah. If he would have hit that on, he would at least made the situation a little arguable. You get what I'm saying? To say he possibly could have got around,
right?
Because I mean, me and Eaze ain't talk about it, but Eaze got this way to where he'll make a face to where he you'll hit him. And the shit hurt, but he ain't gonna let you know it hurt. But if you know him, you know that the shit hurt. You get what I'm saying? So he made them like he'll roll, look that way with that.
He'll look and back like this and all that. I'm like,
that was nice. Stunk. That was stunk. So you'll go into it. So I mean, that one was crazy. The face off was fire. Then Dot and Enes was here the whole time waiting on Dot. It was worth the wait.
They turned up from the
It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
Dot, you're very entertaining, dude.
It was worth the wait. And Dot, I mean, he was substance. You give it
what voice, you think I got locked up for? Substance.
The voice and everything. Like he goes from that
his voice carried
the high pitch aggressiveness. Dot, you owe us an on air sign, man.
Right.
You owe us an on air sign. We're gonna drop the price in the bottom of this month. Drop the link at the bottom. You owe us an on air sign.
That boy Dot, man. Enes was right at him too, though.
No, that was Reed that it dropped on, right? Was it Reed or Dot?
The sign dropped.
The sign dropped.
See, we was in there doing
I
was in there doing the commentary.
We
was doing the commentary when some of that stuff was going on.
Drop whatever. It's like, look, I'm making noise. Like I'm like, oh, this man Dot crazy.
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy. But all in all, we ended the face-offs, and everybody go home, and now it's preparation going into tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow come up. If you're part of the Gutter City team, you had a time to meet up at the venue.
12 o'clock, we had to be there, man. I was there with my team. Shout out to my team, Gutter City, Take, Butter, Skull, Face, Mike. We met you there at the venue.
I was the first one.
Do we want to talk about that?
I was the first one.
It was a headache.
I was the first one.
He was the first one there.
I was the first one.
Yeah.
I'm auditioning for the team, so you get what I'm saying. I'm on the practice.
Gutter City J.
They got me on the practice squad right now. Gutter City J Fire.
Gutter City J Fire.
I might change my name.
Hey, man, give me my hoodie, man. Give me my hat. It's up.
I might change my name. Yo, but you get in there, and this is the one thing, right, to where preparation, whether you bat on whatever, is to where you always got to be proactive.
Right.
And I believe Gutter City being proactive is what saved the day.
It did.
Because us being there at 12, doors opening up at 3. The event it wasn't
together.
It wasn't going to go down.
Nah.
The way that they had it wasn't going to go down.
Nah, it wasn't.
So with everyone was able to come in to enjoy.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been there.
They don't know what we went through earlier that day.
I mean, if you ever watched a Disney movie, whether it's Mary Poppins, Cinderella,
right.
Any of that to where you get a fairy godmother or a magical person come into your life, Cat in the Hat coming through with the little machine, making a house back before the parents walk through. That's how Saturday went for the Gutter City team.
Facts.
I mean, they was in there. They had the saws cutting wood, ripping floor up. They was painting. Like it was.
It was like they was doing construction in that jank.
It was shut down. It was shut down. They tried to push the battle to the hookah lounge. Like
one side.
Eazy
had both sides. We got both sides. They said, no, we gonna have it on one side. No, we gotta clean this up. He like, Haas, get on the phone now, man. Mike, man, you don't talk. Tell Haas to call them niggas now.
That motherfucker kept pointing to me, delegating shit to me. I'm scratching my head like, am I getting paid for this?
Yeah, like, hey, yo.
Am I getting paid?
We really put our head.
Shout out to Fred and the M3S3 team. You know, I talked to them guys throughout the week. They was meeting me there at 12 o'clock as well.
They helped us as well.
Yeah, so with them meeting me there at 12 o'clock, you know, they was able to get there. You know, as far as the 10 men in there, we started moving tables, moving chairs, getting together. By 1:15,
it was done.
We've rearranged every single thing that looked. Y'all was able to enjoy that, you know, off the Gutter City, you know, collab with M3S3, getting that stuff together. That was really some magical, you know, stuff
we was
that
like
happened.
Avengers in that joint.
Definitely assembled. It was that time in Endgame when everybody started coming out the magical ring and everything.
Yeah, the ring, it was up.
You was waiting for Captain to say Avengers Assemble. That's exactly how that thing went. Yo, so it was crazy. So it only made sense for that night to be a magical night. You get into it. We started it the same way we started the face-offs.
Right.
Riggs versus K. Walker. K. Walker first.
So real quick, you had K. Walker winning as in like the your prediction.
Originally, then after the face-off with Riggs, I had Riggs winning.
All right, so I was with Riggs earlier that day, right? And Riggs was like, "Yo, man, hey, he probably gonna get the first round. I'm definitely gonna get the second and third." I
kept hearing y'all say that.
I'm like, huh? I don't know if you're gonna beat Walker in Philly, and I be contemplating. I'm like, yo, Walker ain't gonna beat Walker ain't gonna beat Riggs because Riggs really nice too. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, we in Philly, and Walk gonna bring it. He never not bring it. So I'm like, all right, this is gonna be definitely a debatable battle. So we get to the first round, and K. Walker,
double entendre. You ever seen it? What did he say? Uncle Plug wear a wire?
He says, yeah.
K. Walker, stop talking to people like that. Stop talking to people like that,
bro. I seen him rap, but he was rapping. Mm-hmm. K. Walker was floating in that first round, yo, and he went first. Mm-hmm. Walk went first.
K. Walker definitely come out. Riggs, and Riggs, you know what? You saying that? I think Riggs, as a veteran, said, he's going to get the first round because he's home. So let me give you the lightest round so that way we can get this out. Because no matter what, he got home field advantage. So let me get the all factor away. And now second and third, I'm going to elevate.
Because that first round, they was listening to him, but they wasn't giving it up. The crowd wasn't really giving it up. Mm-hmm. He had some joints in that joint, though. But they wasn't giving it up. So he's like, come on, Philly, don't do this to me. Mm-hmm. I mean, they ain't booing or nothing like that, but he was like, oh, all right, that was a solid first round. But clearly, K. Walker got that first round.
Yeah, nobody got booed that night, too.
Nope, at all.
Nobody.
Then he goes to the second round. K. Walker's second round was fire, too.
Mm-hmm. K. Walker.
Second round was fire.
K. Walker's second was fire, but Riggs came out.
Man, when I say Riggs went to a whole nother level, I said, what? I said, when you rap like that, bro, like I told Riggs, Philly, we not biased. If you fire and you can rap, they gonna listen. Man, he elevated in that second round. I'm like, you did this in my head. I'm like, he did this on purpose. K. Walker was fire, but Riggs was he was levels ahead.
Mm-hmm. Third round going to Riggs finished his food. He finished his food.
I turned around, look at my brother Sco. I said, "It's over."
He finished his food.
It was over. His third was electrifying.
It was nothing else you can do after that.
Hey,
all in all, it has replay value.
Yo, that whole battle, to me, that was one of the battles of the night. Mm-hmm. Outside of Reed and Eazy, mm-hmm. That was my favorite back and forth.
Absolutely, because it's like when Walk fire. it's like Walk went 8 in the first. You know, Riggs was at a 7.
Right.
Walk went 8 in the
Walk
second.
probably was at 9 in the first. He was
Yeah,
wild.
I'll give you that. Walk went 9. Riggs was at a 7.5.
Something like that, yeah.
Second, Walk went 8. Riggs went to a 9. You get what I'm saying? Third, Walk was at a 7.5. Riggs stayed at a fucking 9. Like it just kept going, and it just
10. He was wilding.
Yeah, it just went crazy. Like it was definitely one of them. But then the momentum shifts into the next battle. Intermission wasn't but 15 minutes long. Didn't have to wait for no other battles.
Right.
Once we got them out, we got the other ones back in there. Everybody came up.
Right.
Dub the Phenom versus Real Deal. Dub the Phenom comes out. He's moving, pop locking with his battles.
He was
getting
performing.
it going and everything. He was wigging.
Yeah, Dub was fire. Dub definitely was fire.
But
Real Deal went,
when Real Deal start going, and then Real Deal, listen, man, I'm a kitchen nigga. You get what I'm saying? Leave the line, cook alone, man.
Yo,
Leave
me
the line,
too.
cook alone.
He was making me feel bad. I'm like, dang, like he was talking crazy
Leave the line,
up
cook
there.
alone. Come on, man. I got CDM, serve safes, everything. Leave the line, cooks alone, man. I understood everything you said, though. That shit hit me hard. I'm sitting there like this nigga coming at my profession right now.
Right. You like, damn, he was you would think he was getting real personal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it was like I can't explain it, but like
In a creative way.
right.
In a creative way. Dub had a lot of sports bar lines that was slept on. You know, Real Deal was loving them like crazy because he's a sports bar. Dub, if it's one thing that I can give you, you know, you don't have to listen, I think he stood on the same angle all 3 rounds.
About him being white. I mean,
of course, the white one was
I don't
all
like
of
those
them,
white angles
and
like
then
that,
his wife, like whatever situation.
Yeah.
You used that all 3 angles. It was creative. You know, in the first, the second was okay, cool. By the time you used the same angle in the third, it just was like, all right, you get what I'm saying?
I feel like Dub, like he was good, but it went like it just kept like it was going down. Like he didn't write up. It just went like.
Yeah, but you know, shout out to you being professional. Still gave love.
Facts.
Still kept going. You know,
Facts.
y'all definitely put on one. You know,
Dub
Dub looking like, all right, you got this. Let's go. You
Let's
get
go.
what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Because at the end of the day, even if you lose, if your battle has replay value, it makes you marketable.
Right.
It makes you marketable because at the same time, you want the views to go up. Like that's what we here for. We here for the views.
Real Deal. A lot of people don't. Well, I can't say a lot of people, but he's a PA. Like they say, PA battle rap. He's Mount Rushmore to me. Like Real Deal been around for some time. He KOTD champion. Like he battled UFA. Yo, he showed why he's a legend.
Absolutely,
especially in PA. Like
absolutely,
I got him. I had him 3 rounds. My bad. I had. Oh yeah, we already did K-Walk on Riggs. I had Riggs second and third. Real Deal. I had Real Deal third.
3 rounds.
All
rounds.
3.
3 rounds.
Nasty.
3 rounds. Dub, you still did amazing.
Yeah, he
you
did,
get what I'm saying?
for
Don't
sure.
take. You still did amazing. I would like to see Dub the Phenom again.
Yeah, he been around for a while. Like Dub, one of them guys too.
Dub did good. I would like to see Dub the Phenom again. You go into it.
Dot versus Ness.
Ness.
Was
Ness. Why? What was the purpose? What was the I never seen a Ness like that before. I've never seen Ness like that before.
Ness always get crazy.
I never seen Ness battle in person. Let me say that. So on cam, it may translate different.
Okay.
But, you know, to be there, the electrifying, the energy and everything that it just was different for me.
His energy never changed. Each round, he stayed elevated. He was just afloat.
Absolutely. You go into even Dot. Yo, so it's funny, right? Because when Dot
real quick, he had Dot winning 3-0 before the battle.
I had Dot winning 3-0.
Tell the folks what you did.
I had Dot winning 3-0. You know, shout out, what is it? What's your man name? Sai? Sai, shout out to Sai. If you watch when that battle come out, you'll watch that battle. Second round, I hit the cash app.
Yeah, I seen it.
I slide the cash app over the side. Second round because I already knew. I already knew what it was. So
I said that's 3-0 before the battle too.
I mean, listen. To me, the second it was.
The second is debatable. No, a lot of people might debate that second. I don't.
The first was his best round to me. The second
was crazy.
The second he kind of slipped up, got it back a little bit. Third, I felt as though he gave up.
Oh, he gave up.
Yeah, third, I felt as though he gave up.
He took a shot at Verb and didn't finish his bar.
Third, I felt as though he gave up.
So was that a wash?
Yeah,
that was a washboard.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, it hurt.
Shout out to Dot though and eating that.
Shout out to Dot. You know, Dot on the line. Dot trying to listen. You know. What's my next plate? I promise I won't fuck up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is like the passion that you want to see. You get what I'm saying? Because he beat his own self up after that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He beat his own self up. Like you don't even he beat his own self up. But even still with that battle was good. You know, the funny part was when he heart checked.
Oh yeah.
And y'all jumped in the middle.
Oh yeah, that was the second heart check because you remember he Dot heart checked Ness first, and then when Ness went, that's when he heart checked.
But I'm saying Dot heart checked though. I don't think nobody expected.
No,
it.
they didn't.
When Ness
Eazy
did
jumped
it,
in the middle because he ain't want nothing to go down.
When Ness did it, I expected that happen.
Yeah.
I knew it made the thing because all right, once you hit me and I tell you like it's cool that now we can play an aggressive game or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't no like
when
no,
he did
no
it,
real.
Everybody jumped in the middle and shit.
Yeah, like let them rock. They ain't about to fight. This entertainment.
For me, I knew it was entertainment. Already.
They wasn't on that.
I knew it was entertainment already.
Chill, they ain't on that.
So I just stood right there, but he was trying to protect that investment.
Yeah, I feel him. No, I ain't mad.
That's why you got don't host the next event. You gotta relax.
Yeah, I got it from here on out. You know, I got it from here on out. We got it.
Event, man.
Yeah, I can't
let that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to security, man. They was on some wild shit, but they was securing shit, man.
They was, man.
They was on some wild shit. You gonna have a huddle with them motherfuckers next time, man. You gonna have to bring everybody into a huddle, have a conversation. I try to walk in the bitch, they almost slammed me.
Yeah. Oh no!
I'm like, yo, what is you doing? They had to come out and say, yo, he with us and everything. Ain't gonna unwrinkle my clothes and tell me my bad.
My bad. Yeah. He's already unwrinkled his clothes. Yo, go ahead, man. Go in there, man.
I'm telling you, first off, nigga like 6'3", big as hell, ain't he strapped up? I'm looking at this one. I'm like, you got that one.
Yeah,
you got that one.
I got Eazy. Got me. He the one that got to tell me to chill sometimes. Cause I'll be going at security. And
listen, I size every nigga I stand next to up.
Me too.
I size that one up right there. I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever felt like it was going to be a fight that I lost before.
Right.
At that was when I knew I was going to take an L.
Real quick sidebar. You know what's funny? My mans, they be like, yo, how's always on go? Why size avocado up? I said avocado, a husky ass white boy, man. Avocado, he might put somebody the fuck down, my man.
Avocado, and he quiet too.
Avocado, that boy husky.
Avocado quiet too. But you gotta think about it. Avocado, a cool ass white boy from Cali who come no matter where. You could put the battle in the middle of anywhere. Yeah. Avocado coming.
Shout out to Avocado. He a
humble,
cool dude,
he humble as
he
shit.
fire.
So you know Avo got some shit with him. He got some shit with him, man.
Like, yo, might have to holler at Avo real quick. Say, dog. Shout out to Avo.
He looked like he just did a bid or some shit. Like his back and everything. Legs little as shit, though.
Avo, what you was up saying? Quit.
Avo definitely big as shit, man.
Yo.
But you go into it, needs to say Ness, Ness definitely a 30.
30. Wash.
It was a lot of 30
Shout out to Ness, the legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now we get to what we all been waiting for.
The main event.
Eazy versus
Got a city.
Eazy versus Reed.
Eazy versus Reed. Check that VOD out. It's out.
It's out there. Man. So that's your brother, and that's my man. So when we say this is no bias, it's all real. Reed Dollaz was fucking fire.
I was coming into the battle at first. I'm like, I don't know how confident Reed is. He like, no, he confident. I'm like, you sure? That face-off showed me. Then that night, don't matter however you spin it, it was a classic. Mm-hmm. It was a classic to me. Reed was fire. Anybody say anything other than that, they hating. A lot of y'all hating. Reed was crazy.
Reed went the fuck off. His first was it. You get what I'm saying? Like he went off his first. He's sitting there. I'm looking. I'm like, damn, I'm on the stage. Like I said,
because he went first.
He went first, and then Eazy do the same shit all the time. He started looking around, like
Yeah.
he tried not to.
Yeah.
He tried. He started
looking at
around.
you and all that. Oh, I got him.
Yeah, so I'm looking. I'm like,
I already heard the material beforehand. That's why I be so comfortable when I hear E, we locked in and he spitting his rounds to me. I'm like, bro, like I feel like he just be unbeatable every time he spitting rounds, bro. And he showed it again.
And these niggas keep fucking up. You can't go first against your brother. You can't. You cannot go first against him. Like the best way to get around on him, he got to go first.
Right.
Because once you go first, and he like, well, all right, now he know how to match that intensity level. Like, okay, you was at a 7, no problem. I just got to go at 8, and I won this round. Like,
right.
He crazy.
Reed coasted in that first, but E came out in that first, man. He was that first bar landed was up. I knew it was over. I said it's over.
And then from him, like he go in, he came in quiet. You get what I'm saying?
He talked to you.
Yeah, his first one, he was low as hell and everything. Had no mics on, so the people in the back, they really, I don't know if they really heard it. So that's why you got to cop that VOD.
Yeah, cop that VOD. It's out now.
But he started talking to him and everything and just kept going into it. It's just like, But then Reed started
second
going
round
again.
Was crazy. Reed's second round is crazy.
Reed's second was crazy.
But
again, for Reed, I felt as though you gave us the angle on Friday.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That. You gave us the angle on Friday, and I'm speaking from for me.
I feel you.
I enjoyed it.
Right.
But the wow factor was going for me.
For real?
You gave it to me Friday.
But he broke it down.
You wasn't outside. I mean, you wasn't in the window. You get what I'm saying?
Was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so I heard a lot of people try to say he's saying stuff that he wasn't saying. Everybody rewatched it. Yeah, all 3 of his rounds was different. Mm-hmm. He attacked Eazy how he attacked him, and it was fire. Like, you got to be from Philly to understand like certain things. When he was talking about 55th and Pine, like from them blocks. I'm from 54th and Girard. Like I'm from West Philly. So when he talk about different blocks and everything, and everybody like, whoa, and people like, well, what this mean? What that mean? Like, yo, y'all not understanding the nostalgic moment we just captured. Like, mind you, Reed is the GOAT back then. He was the GOAT. He was that guy who Eazy is now. Reed was that guy then. So when people saying it's kind of like a passing of the torch because we just seen 2 eras clash. It was fire, man.
Yeah, it definitely was fire. I mean, and the crazy part is I ain't from Philly, but that battle meant everything to me. That battle meant everything to me. That was like if you'd have seen Jordan and LeBron go out. You get what I'm saying?
Jordan and Cole. Yeah, like that's like right. Jordan Cole.
You get what I'm saying? That's how it was. Like that shit was fire as hell. Like
who you had winning the battle though?
I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta say this to any and everybody. It's always gonna be Eazy 3-0 no matter where I'm at. Until the wave come home, I don't think nobody can get around.
We gonna get him too.
Until the wave come home, I think the wave the only one that can get around off on him.
You think he can?
Yeah.
Easy to tell you, Surf is my favorite battle rapper.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
You told me.
But no, outside of Eazy being my favorite battle rapper, Surf is too.
Yeah. I think Tsunami, when it comes to, I think everything Eazy does, I think Tsunami does it on an equal or a little better level.
His star power, he's electrifying, but
face-offs, I mean, I don't know who do face-offs better than Tsunami.
Easy right there. Yeah, no, he's really very entertaining.
I don't know who do face-offs better than him. Like, he gonna come in, he gonna look at you, he gonna joke with you, he gonna turn it down.
He gonna play cards, eat chips. Yeah, like he be drawing.
He's very entertaining. He's gonna sell, like, and he's gonna look at you and talk to you like, all right, you here because of me, nigga. Like, nobody, you get what I'm saying? He gonna talk to you.
You can't try that with Eazy.
You know, he's
Eazy gonna smoke his fucking boots.
Absolutely.
Eazy gonna smoke his fucking boots.
But Tsunami, I think that battle would be the craziest battle.
That would be a fire electrifying battle.
That would be the craziest battle in the world. Because Tsunami, I mean, that one right there.
He going against the best in the world. He's going against the best in the world. That's Eazy the Block Captain.
Eazy is definitely the best in the world. He definitely is.
It's gutter.
So you get into it. So like I said, I think anybody that Eazy stand in front of is going to be 3-0.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3-0. I just don't see nobody. Like, you can come cool. Gotti said he went to the school of Gotti. I don't believe that. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe it at all.
They not really. I don't think they're similar.
They're not. And I told my man, shout out to Wants, you get what I'm saying? I told my man Wants the same thing because his argument was always Eazy, rap like Gotti. And I said, he don't.
Nah.
I said, Gotti's a gangbanger. And that's what he rap about. He rap about Compton Crippin'. You get what I'm saying? Eazy don't rap. You never heard no blood, no Crip type shit, nothing like that. It's none of that.
It's all street Philly
shit. It's all street shit.
Right.
So the easiest thing is whether you was a pack boy or you was the big nigga, the shit that he talk, you can understand this shit. Like, gang banging, you don't know.
Well, yeah, we not from that.
How many niggas can say they got jumped in? Nobody. How many niggas can say nobody? How many niggas can tell you what a DP is? Most people, because of the YouTube era, can tell you a lot of shit that goes on.
Right.
Because you have a lot of former gang bangers who will get on Vlad TV or get in front of their own camera and explain to you how, gang banging in the West Coast go and stuff. Right. So now people are able to give you that knowledge that they learned from the internet or whatever.
The thing about both of them too, though, is the believability. Mm-hmm. So that's why they really when you listen to Gotti and he spit his rounds and he rapping his rounds, you can visualize it. Mm-hmm. And then when he talk about that scale, he talk about you can visualize, you can see what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. It's like a movie for both of them. So that's going to definitely be a movie. We gonna cook him too, though.
And Eazy,
we gonna cook him too.
The thing Eazy do that I think a lot of people don't is Eazy really talks to you. Like he gets personal with you, but not personal to talk about your family. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like he's going to talk to you about things that you went through, whatever. And like this shit just hit so hard. Like, you be sitting there, I'm like, yo, ain't these niggas friends outside of this shit? Like, you be like, well, all right.
Ain't playing no games.
It's a blood sport.
Right.
It's a
Eazy
blood
ain't playing
sport.
no games with nobody.
But you get into it. So, after that, the event is over. I'll say we won 3.5 out of 4 that night. Yeah. Because I can't discredit that round, that whole battle that Dot and Ness had because of the slip up. It still was a good battle.
It definitely was a good battle.
So I'll go 3.5 out of 4 that night. Mm-hmm. You get into it. How did you sleep Sunday?
Hey, after the event, I still was around. Mm-hmm. Like they had like a little they had like cipher. They had the cipher, and then they had like the owner invited us to the hookah lounge. Mm-hmm. That was crazy because I'm from mind you, being in Philly. Even though in Jersey, I got that dance craze with all them kids, they blicking and all that, doing the dance stuff.
Rock.
Man, I went over there, man, there was nothing but like 24-year-olds and all the 21-year-olds. I said, let me get up out of here.
Yo, so
they start playing the blicking music and all that. I'm like, oh, no.
The chalk shit? What is that?
That's some new age stuff. I never seen that before. Normally it'd be the white line from you getting the razor.
The razor, yeah.
But that's actual
the
chalk.
Bull sturdy, the first
sturdy,
one.
Yeah.
Like
him and Too Rare and all of them. I seen them young boys wearing that. I never seen that until now, though.
Yeah, like prom pictures is like when I start seeing it the most.
Every young boy.
Prom pictures is where I start seeing it the most.
13 on up is wearing that.
My son never. My son got my ass with the other day. I said to him, I go to a Dominican barber.
Oh, you go to the Dominican? You look like a Dominican boy, though.
Yeah, I got socks on the day.
Yo, all right.
I got socks on the day. But
I cut my own hair. I cut my son's hair, man. Shout out to my barber Josh too, though. When I don't cut my hair.
So I go to Dominican barber. These niggas speak no English.
Damn, he's been
no English. They got 6 TVs on there. You got motherfucking chickens fighting on this one. You got baseball, soccer on that one.
They love that too.
Telemundo on there, and then reggaeton on that. It's just so much.
They
shit.
locked in.
There's so much shit going on.
Shout out to the Dominicans.
They betting $5 on the cockfights and shit. Putting it down. Oh, Blanco. You get what I'm saying? Blanco. They sitting there going. I get mad because niggas. I hate going there when the shit on because he don't finish my hair. Like, I'm like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I'm sorry, because they betting in the middle of the shit. Like, my son, I'm on the phone. I'm actually talking to Eazy one day, a couple weeks ago on the phone. I sent my son in the barbershop to go do his thing. He old enough. He 8 years old. Go do it. He wanted his name Zion, so he wanted Z.
That's my nephew name.
Yeah, he wanted a Z in his shit. So I'm like, all right, so he come out, I'm like, yeah, cool. This nigga come out with 3 cuts in his eyebrows. I said, oh my.
He was out there looking like Big Papi Ortiz.
I said, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, the 3 Dominican cuts in his chain.
I said, oh my God. Now I'm looking at him. I'm like, I gotta go home and explain this shit.
Man, you better come to Philly, man. Gotta get a cut.
I ain't going to Philly.
Come on, man. Come to Philly, get a cut, man.
That's too much, man.
No, man.
How much Philly barbers charge?
40.
40?
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
No, you got some barbers in Philly that $150.
Yeah, I would never.
Me either.
I would never. One of my managers used to be my barber. He came up here with me. He started charging $80 during COVID. I had the curve.
Yeah, that's what they was doing. Prices was going up. Inflation.
Yo, my shit $70 plus an automatic hair wash, $5. My son
supposed to be included.
My son $35 automatic hair wash. Yeah,
kid used to be $10.
But look, my 3-year-old is $25.
Oh no.
I'm in there getting a pair of Air Forces for a haircut.
Yeah, for a cut. Nah, that's what y'all. I cut my own hair. I cut all my son's hair. Cut my hair.
Yo, we ending this one off. This was 856 me 215. We out of here.
We out of here.